Hello guys and welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today I'm going to be doing some Grenadier and medic attacks, but first we are going to send out our submarine on a dive mission. Let's go over here, see what this diving location has to offer. So we got two shallow ones and a deep one. Let's see what the deep one has to offer. You know what, I'm going to skip that location for now and try and find a different one. Looks like might as well go for this one. I like seeing the question marks. I'm hoping they're diamonds. I like getting my diamonds from submarine dive spots. But yeah, we're gonna hop into our first attacks here. Looks like we got a couple doom cannons to worry about. I don't like seeing that. Doom cannons, they really like to tear up this strategy just because once they start hooking on to the Grenadiers, it's non-stop fire. So we're gonna double barrage, throw a couple artillery on. Hopefully we are able to take out those doom cannons. Looks like they are taken out, and we have Season 10 warships in about 5 days. I'm excited for that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. I didn't really do Season 9. I played for the first couple days, but I eventually just took the season off. But I am excited and anticipating Season 10. I'm hoping to get a nice season in. And then we got Mega Crab coming up. What's the day? I forget what day it is already, but it looks like we have Mega Crab in about a week here, so that's also exciting, along with that Boom Beach update. So we're getting spoiled here as Boom Beach players. People be saying this game is dead, but we're getting a second update in about a month here, so that's pretty dope. But we're gonna throw a couple boxer critters. We're kind of just letting our Grenadiers do their thing. We do have medic healing boosted in the tribe, so I'm somewhat hoping that helps out today's strategy. But this first attack kind of struggling, not gonna lie. I don't know. We don't have that many Grenadiers alive, and they don't do a lot of damage as is. And when you only have only a couple left, it starts to get down there in the damage, and then our troops just keep getting picked off. We're gonna have to spare an artillery onto that shock blaster, starting to scare me there. And then we are gonna throw an artillery onto that boom cannon as well. That should be all of the remaining threatening defenses taken out. We're gonna do a reposition flare setting right in front of the HQ here, and hopefully we're eventually able to take it out, but it's gonna take a few minutes here. He also got the ice statue, so that's some extra health we are gonna have to take out. Let's help out the effort, throw a couple artillery, should knock it down just a little bit. And looks like we got almost a sliver of health remaining there, but it's gonna take a few minutes. I wanna get closer. Actually, we can throw an artillery, that should help out even more, but I wanted to get closer so they were more accurate. But there was a couple sniper towers there that would have just picked off a few of my Grenadiers. My medics might have been able to heal them up, but I wasn't really willing to risk that. But we'll take that guy's base, and we'll move on to the next one, hoping to get a good upgrade today. I think 1 or 2 more upgrades and I'm finally level 68. About time. I'm excited to hit that, and then from there the next goal is just maxing out the base. So I think 1 or 2 more, any building I can upgrade will get me to level 68. I guess I don't really have any low level buildings that I can be upgrading. Maybe a flamethrower or 2 need upgraded, but I'm not really sure. I haven't really taken inventory on the levels of my base recently because I'm kind of just chilling at a moderate metal count. I've been trying to somewhat push that up recently. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but I've been doing just more map attacks because I want to get I'm kind of sick of attacking these kind of bases because it's kind of it makes me lazy because I don't really have to bring any special sort of strategy to the attack and defeat them. Every once in a while you'll just find a base that is difficult and is pretty challenging, but I want to get to a competitive level at least. I don't know where we'll end up, but maybe Maybe I'm just feeling that competitiveness because I took the warship season off. Maybe this will all go out the window next warship season when my attention is on the warship and trying to climb over there. But we'll take our 7 casualties, we'll retrain them, and we'll hop into, what'd I click? Oh, I think I clicked the Dr. T thing. It just zoomed in. Kind of freaked me out there. It was like, oh, a little bit of a glitch there. I don't even know. But yeah, we'll just attack this base. Not too much loot here, but I think we'll be able to easy stomp this base. And if not, that would be a little bit disappointing. I don't really see any ice statues, so that is nice because it'll be an easy stomp. And I don't really, this guy, not too much loot. So I don't really want it to be too challenging here. I want to earn the loot here. But going into this one, what should I target here? I think we're going to target the boom cannons near the HQ. That should take away at some of the damage once my Grenadiers kind of get set up in position to finish this base off. But looks like one of them is still standing on the side there. We'll throw an artillery. We'll throw 2 more or 3 more. I don't even know exactly how many times I clicked there. We're going to pop some critter spawns. And we are going to throw another box of critters. Just get some distracting units out there. But it looks like my medics are doing a great job just insta-healing the Grenadiers that get tapped by those rocket launcher missiles. And here we go. We are almost taking out this level 67 here. Couple more seconds. They're missing it. They're like, okay, they hit it finally, but I just saw a streak of Grenadier shots that just completely whiffed, went over. You know, I know they're not the most accurate troop, but I was expecting a little bit more. So let's go attack Pitbull here and see what's popping. Let's hit Mr. Worldwide and yeah. So is this like the same thing as traveling, hitting Mr. Worldwide? I don't even know. Is this the real Pitbull? No, I'm just kidding. But I was kind of hoping my critters had a little bit more of a spread there, so I'm actually going to throw an artillery, take out the shock mine. That was the only thing I was really worried about, and some boom mines kind of chilling in the trees there, but I think we'll have a good enough position for this attack. And now I'm having regret dropping on this side. Ooh, that rocket launcher damage is insane right now. And we threw a med kit over it. Oh no, that was a huge mistake. We have just lost 6 GBE that we will not get back. Unfortunate. Hopefully that is not. Hopefully that doesn't make me lose my attack. If I need 6 energy at the end, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. That would be sad. You know, maybe it'd be worth, or maybe I have it coming toward me here. But it looks like we're losing a handful of Grenadiers, making me a little bit nervous. Those rocket launchers tapping down just a little bit. The boom cannons are getting a little handsy with my Grenadiers too, starting to take them out. But honestly, ever since Bombardiers came to the main base, I used to use Grenadiers a lot, but ever since the Bombardiers came and made an appearance, I haven't been giving the Grenadiers the love they deserve. Now I like Bombardiers more, don't get me wrong, because they're just they sit even more, they sit further back than the Grenadiers. They may cause gunboat energy to deploy, but they do more damage. They have accuracy, unlike the Grenadiers, and they're just the more viable troop in general. But I like going into attacks. You know, it's relaxing when you're just chilling back, letting the Grenadiers take out a lot of buildings that can't even reach them. You know, that's the majority of the attack, and we're kind of working our way over to this shield generator. I think I'm gonna throw 3 boxes of critters onto it. I'm not sure if the rocket launcher is gonna turn and start firing on them, so we just threw a bunch. Looks like he did, or it did, but we will be able to take out that shield here nonetheless, and then we will throw a flare, and that should get him close enough to be somewhat accurate on the HQ. We'll take out this guy, but that attack, it was kind of weird. You know, there was a part of the attack where I was a little bit nervous that we were taking 1 or 2 many boom cannon shots and we were gonna just completely fizzle out, but we're able to take out that HQ. You know, my critters were going in for the win there too, but my Grenadiers decided to destroy them, unfortunately. As soon as the critters come in, all of a sudden the Grenadiers are accurate and they start hitting the HQ and causing some friendly fire tendencies. But we're gonna throw a couple barrages on the boom cannons there. That's kind of gonna give me a pocket to place the troops. It also had a purpose of clearing mines. I know Grenadiers do a good job clearing mines as is, but we're gonna throw down a box of critters again there, and then we are gonna throw a shock bomb onto the shock launcher. You know, after I threw that, I think I could have lined it up to shock the beach and that shock launcher, but I didn't really want to risk it there. But now we're gonna throw another shock. I kind of just centered it. I could have hit a couple more buildings. So we're just having the sloppy attacks today here. We're gonna throw a barrage onto the shock launcher on the right hand side. That's gonna slow our attack a little bit if we just leave it up. And it looks like we got a good pocket. This base was incredibly free, if I'm being honest. You know, the rocket launcher, they're doing some damage to my Grenadiers, but the increase in medic healing is just it's overpowering right now. We have lost a few Grenadiers, but we're gonna power through it here. We're gonna throw a couple boxes of critters. They're just gonna get destroyed, but I was hoping by throwing them on the inside, the Grenadiers have a tendency to overshoot rather than undershoot, I would say. But it looks like some of our critters are still alive, so I'm proud of that. 117 GBE, and we took out Jack 84 here. So that was the free base of the episode, if I'm being honest. But we're gonna hop into one more attack. That guy, you know, it was a free base, but not a very rich base, if I'm being honest here. You know, his loot was a little down there. We can't end on that guy, can we? Do we have any other bases we can scout out, try and find some loot? So it looks like I'm deciding between this guy and the other guy here, but let's go back here. I think that, I found a third one. It was hiding in plain sight there. I didn't even see it. I'm hoping, you know, this guy, he's got more loot than the other two. Maybe even combined there, I don't even know. But we're going to throw down our troops. But I am worried about that grappler. I don't want to ignore that. You know, the grappler has such a big radius that it seems like it's universal. And no matter where it's positioned, it's kind of just hits all of your troops regardless. But it looks like we're able to take it out, and after we do take out that huge clump, there's really no defenses in this base. There's a couple boom cannons just chilling on its own, but if our Grenadiers can get there in a quick and orderly fashion, those boom cannons will do nothing to my troops. And it looks like we decided to throw a few barrages and we just took them out in general. But you know, this base, it's I'm starting to think we're just gonna take it out here. He's not gonna put up much more of a fight. We haven't even lost a Grenadier yet. You know, I don't plan on changing that here. We want an attack with no casualties always, but just because of the extra gold I don't have to spend. But a couple were getting low there. That rocket launcher started hitting just a little bit too hard. And looks like we got a split between a couple Grenadiers doing their own thing and a few Grenadiers deciding to take charge, hit the HQ, try and take it out, but we'll invest some artillery. That should knock the health down to practically zero, and it looks like we got our attack with no casualties, so I'm happy with that. Gotta have at least one a day, right? Makes you feel good. Perfect attack, given no diamonds at all to the other person. But it looks like coming back to base, we can't really, you know, there's only a few upgrades we can choose from. And I kind of want to do a machine gun. I don't give machine guns enough love. And I feel like they're pretty strong. So let's upgrade him. That'll take the majority of our loot. And yeah, it looks like we can't really get anything else right now. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you guys do drop a like. Question of the day. I already know the answer. Majority of the people, or what the majority of the people are going to say. But do you guys prefer Grenadiers or Bombardiers? I got to go with my Grenadiers. They've always been there for me. I love attacking with them. And while I might think the Bombardiers are way better, Grenadiers will always have a place in my heart. The inaccurate troop, they're almost memes. They kind of they have so much energy and they just go there and have complete yard sales in front of the base when you really need them. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. And just because he's your favorite doesn't mean you think he's better. Keep that in mind. But we'll see you in tomorrow's Boom Beats video. Bye-bye.